Hey folks, after some showers in the valley today, most have moved out tonight. In fact, they all have. Some stuff over in Mexico, some rain down to our south in the Gulf of Mexico and right along the coast, but that's really about it. And it should stay quiet, I think, the rest of the night and most of the day tomorrow as some slightly drier air builds in behind a very weak cool front. Of course, being suppressed down to the south is Hurricane Katia, which went from a depression to a hurricane today. And you can see it's not that well organized, but it's out there and it's a hurricane, so it's something to be reckoned with. The good thing about it, the Katia for us, is it's going to stay southwest where it is right now, not move northward at all. Look at that path right back into Mexico. Perhaps now, Hurricane Center says, is a Category 2 storm. By the time it gets there, winds of 110 miles per hour. So again, the initial track all underestimating the potential for this, but there goes eventually into Mexico, and then it rains itself out by the time we get to the weekend over the mountains down to the south of us. But it does stay well to our south and not coming this direction at all, but it may feed some moisture this way. Some of the models indicate a little bit of a moisture surge Friday into Saturday and then going away after that. Let's go farther to the east. This, of course, is Irma. This is Puerto Rico right down here. There's Cuba. That eye, very impressive, about 25 miles across. It's gone through an eye wall, a new regeneration process tonight, and as it does that, likely going to gain maybe a little more strength. Look at that. And again, very fortunate in Puerto Rico that it stayed just a little bit north, because the strongest winds are right around that eye wall, and the eye wall did not go across Puerto Rico. It's about 85 miles north of there right now. Winds are still 185, 19.4 and 66.8. West-northwest at 16 is the movement of this. And as it continues that movement, it should stay Category 5 through tomorrow evening at least, as it's going through the southernmost Bahamas. And then eventually it's going to turn north. The question is when. The farther it stays off of Cuba and Haiti and the Dominican Republic, the more likely it is to maintain its strength, because you get down in here, there's some pretty high mountains, and that would tend to tear it apart. But looks like right now the path stays well north of there, and then eventually turns northward. The question is, does it go to the Keys? Does it go across Miami, which is right down here, or just kind of sideswipe the coast, kind of like Matthew did? Either way, you're looking at a pretty significant system hitting the southeastern part of the USA by the time we get to the weekend. Now for us, this little weak front, enough to slide south and bring drier air for tomorrow. Doesn't last long, though. As Katia goes in well down to the south, a little bit of that moisture spreads up here. This is the GFS model. The European says we don't get any moisture at all. So we're going to maybe hope we get a little bit in here. We're keeping that 30% chance of rain in the forecast. But then by the time we get to, let's say maybe Sunday, I think all the moisture is gone, and then the dry air is here for good. Go into Friday, and again, you see spotty showers mainly near the coast, but clouds move into much of the valley Friday, spotty stuff. And again, I think there's a shot into Saturday. After that, it looks like we're dry from Sunday on with some lower humidity. Dry, then a 30% chance of rain Friday and Saturday. The normal high this time of year is 94, and we should stay below that through the forecast period. So for tonight, here we go, 70 for a low. That evening shower is now gone, so just partly cloudy skies. Then tomorrow back to 89, plenty of sunshine, lower humidity, north-northeasterly winds at 5 to 13. 89, 88, 89 the next 3 days, so those are all below average. Shower chance late Friday into Saturday. After that, I think we're dry. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, high temperatures back up into the upper 90s by the middle part of next week. That is your updated First Warn 5 forecast. Joel.